Your favorite piece of drama still here at ABFF, holding it down. And I'm sitting next to some beautiful brown kings and queens, and I'm just having a good time. So we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna start by let's introduce ourselves, talk to us about your project, the film, and let's know what's going on.
Uh, I didn't know if you like Whitney Williams. Anyway, hi, I am Riley S. Wilson. I am the writer, director, and executive producer of Little Apple, obviously the showrunner. And a little bit about Little Apple is a sci-fi drama series about a little Harlem girl who develops special abilities and decides to use those abilities to dismantle systems of oppression as she encountered them, including patriarchy, racism, and gentrification. And Little Apple is also a comic book and a live podcast. So video podcast. Yeah. So I guess to kind of like give an overarching sort of like theme, and then I'll let my amazing team and lead actress introduce themselves. But the overall theme is just basically empowering youth of color, particularly young Black girls, to use their agency and to not be intimidated by systems of oppression, whether they be microaggressions or something more dynamic. Okay. So
today is the first day of a brand new school year. What do you do when you encounter racism?
Ma.
What do you do?
I don't get why we have to study Christopher Columbus if Columbus didn't even discover America.
Hi, I'm Milan Williams, and I play Little Apple.
She's very modest. She is an amazing young actress, and she has dedicated so much time working with Riley to really bring this character to life, not just on screen, but in her own self. So we are super proud of Milan. My name is Okima Timur. I'm the producer, well, one of the producers for Little Apple, and I just want to give a quick shout out to my producing team, our executive producer, award-winning Lisa Cortez from Precious and The Apollo Doc, and Angel Lanise, who is also a producer for season 1. She is the senior video producer over at Elle Magazine, and we just have a really amazing team, and we are so excited to be here at ABFF 2019.
Even so, she can't just hang out on the stoop like that.
She can, and she does.
No,
Because she lives
she
here.
can't.
Yes, she can.
About the film, I want to know. We want to know. The people want to know. For the viewers, what's one key takeaway that you want to just really stick with them?
one key takeaway to really stick with everyone: the children are the future.
Okay, Whitney.
Okay. I believe. Listen, I'm not a singer. I won't do it. I won't do it. No. But I mean, to sort of elaborate on that, I think a lot of times we ignore children's voices. And when you think about it, what really inspired me to create this was me watching all of the content being displayed or shared on social media of Black bodies being negatively impacted or attacked. And so if I'm consuming that content, just imagine what someone like Milan is consuming, you know? So a large part of this is making sure that I give a safe space, particularly for young Black girls, and I allow them to engage with their agency. I support that and I advocate for that. So yeah, children are the future, and let's cultivate that.
Can. Even in the song, it says the natives were there before him.
Give it, Michael! Shut up!
You know what most people don't get about gentrification? It's not the change in property value, it's the fact that you move in at all. Because most Black folks don't care where you flaunt your white privilege.
Let him see the errors of his ways before it is too late. Before he grows to claim the dark mantle that is white supremacy. Amen!
Apple.
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 I think one takeaway that children watching would be to use your agency and to always speak up. Maybe not at the wrong times. You know, maybe not like correct a grown person correcting you, but in other situations where you do have the chance to speak up, you should.
I think for me as a producer, a very big takeaway is that we can do any genre of entertainment, edutainment. Sci-fi and horror are two genres that we were not allowed in for a long time unless we were getting killed first or we were the weak person needing to be saved. And the fact that we are now stepping up and utilizing our voices and remembering that before there was The Matrix, there was Octavia Butler, and that before, you know, so for me, the takeaway is don't be afraid of genre. We have so many stories and such a litany of history behind us that, you know, we really need to make sure that we step up and utilize that. Our African proverbs were our first sci-fis, right? So we have the opportunity to walk forward and tell those stories.